So as you can see, my hair is kind of different, and yes, this is the Hair Affair Curly hair, and I know it took me a minute to upload the 1 week review because this is going to be my 1 week review, and I'll explain why. So I'm going to give you the specs on the hair. So this is the Hair Affair Mongolian Curly hair in the inches 12, 14, and 16, and I received this hair about a month ago. So I'm going to give the pros and I'm going to give you the cons of this hair. So first, the pros. The curl pattern for this hair is really, really pretty. The curls always come out really nice every time I wash it, and it's really nice. Now, shedding is actually not a lot of shedding. Obviously, only when I'm washing it and when I'm detangling, and it's really, really a tiny, tiny bit of shedding. As for tangling, the hair does tangle, which is kind of weird because it's just kind of like, I barely wore you, are you tangling? So overall, the hair is really cool. You know, as you can see, it took bleach really nicely without damaging it. There's really no damage, and this is the second time I bleached it, because I bleached it the first time to try and get highlights like these, but I was scared because I didn't want it to get really, really light, so I washed it out too early, and it was barely any highlights whatsoever. But I did it again, and it came out the color I wanted, because blonde hair just wouldn't look right on me, so I needed it to be like a honey blonde type color. And then I washed it out with the Shimmer Lights purple shampoo to kind of even out the color even more. So the haircut is inspired by Sharee and Miss Brit, and I just really, really love this bang type of puffy curly hair in the front area. I think it's really cute. So yeah, and by the way, the links to the videos will be below if you want to know how I bleached it and how I cut it, because I completely followed exactly what they did and just took bleach on my fingers, I had gloves on, and just put on the tips. Now the cons of this hair. Like I said, oddly enough, I do get tangling, and it's weird because I wore the hair once or twice this month, but I took it out because I had trouble trying to figure out what to do with it, because the lengths I received, they just seem so drastically far apart from each other. And obviously I wore 12, 14, 16 inch hair before, not curly hair, straight hair, but still with curly hair, why would it be so drastically far apart? Like the 12 and the 14 is pretty, you know, it's pretty even, like it's right there. As for the 16, it just seems like it was 12, 14, 16. Like the 16 inch was so much longer than 12 and 14, and it just looks so weird. Like when I first started the hair, it came here, and as you can see, it's up here, and it's not from shrinking or anything. I had to cut so much off because the length difference was so noticeable. It was a mess. So I did that, and then this hair has a weird type of film on it, if that makes sense. Like it's not like that much now after my third time washing it. Like I had to keep washing and conditioning, and now you guys may say, oh, you probably wash it too much. No, because even after, when you first get hair, you're supposed to wash and condition it, and even after that first time, I still had this weird film on it even after the second time. And I use shampoo and conditioner for curly hair, so regardless of what shampoo and conditioner I use, it's not meant to dry my hair out, especially conditioner, of course. So it still kind of has this weird film on it, and at first I didn't pay it on mine, but then my friend felt the hair and she was like, why does it feel like that? Like, did you oil it? And I was like, no, I barely put any product in this hair besides this, which is the all natural anti-shrinkage curl defining glaze, and I use this on all my curly hair down to the cheapest AliExpress curly hair, and I never had a problem with it. And also this, which is the argan oil cream of nature leave-in conditioner, and I just put it in this. Like these are the only two things I use for it. So yeah, it took me a minute to try and figure out what to do with it, but like I said, Sharee uploaded her video, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I posted a picture on my Instagram, and her hair just gave me all types of life. So, and then she was inspired by Miss Brick, which is why I mentioned her name as well, because I did go and watch her curly hair routine video, and their hair is just really pretty. So that's what inspired this kind of messy circle type of fro we got going on here. So overall, this hair has been pretty good. Now that I've kind of, you know, figured out how to work it and stuff, we're going to try to wear it more often. But this was only my 1 week review, of course, so like I said, I'm kind of repeating myself, but I'm going to wear this hair more often, and we're going to see how it looks as it gets old, because that's also another thing for me. Curly hair looks better once it gets old. Like, I don't know, it just looks cuter to me for some reason. I don't know, the curl pattern is perfect, but it's a little too perfect for me to make it work right now. So we're going to give it a while. We're going to see how it works, but overall, this hair has given me no problems. Like I said, guys, I want to apologize for taking a minute to get this, you know, 1 week review up, but here it is. And I will come back to you guys in at least 3 weeks with a 3-week update and then a final review. So thank you for watching, and everybody's link, Sharee and Ms. Britt, will be below. And comment, like, subscribe, and I think that's it. So bye, guys. I may be young, but I'm ready to give.